We are going to begin in a cross-legged seated position. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You may sit on a block or a pillow. Just make sure that you're nice and comfortable here. Feel free to adjust. Take your time here. Then once you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes and take a few deep and long breaths. Keep the shoulders soft and long inhalations, long exhalations. And now take your arms by your sides, palms face up. As you breathe in, reach your arms up and over your head. As you exhale, tuck the chin, arms back down by the sides. Again, breathe in, reach your arms up. And breathe out, arms back down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, arms back down, moving with the breath. And breathe in. This time, lower the right hand down. Take the left arm up and by the ear for a nice morning side stretch here. Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand back down. And again, breathe in, reach your arms back up and by the ears. Exhale, hands back down by the sides. And breathe in. This time, lower the left hand down. Take the right arm up and side stretch. Couple of breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower the hand back down. And now we'll make our way into hands and knees. Go ahead and make your way there. Set up with your hips over your knees and shoulders right over your wrists. Spread out through your fingers. Find padding here if you need it. Breathe in for cow and breathe out for cat. Push the ground away. Again, breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, push the ground around the upper back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. And breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, press. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to neutral. From here, reach the right leg back behind you into a half plank pose. So the right foot is on the ground. The right heel is right over the toes. And now go ahead and slide the right foot all the way to the left. Look over your left shoulder for a side stretch on the right side. Keep the heel over the toes, the right foot flexed. Look over the shoulder here. Couple more breaths. And now bring the foot back. Bring the knee to meet the left. Breathe in for cow. And breathe out for cat. And come back to neutral. Let's go to the other side. Reach your left foot back behind you. Find your little half plank pose here. Very active back foot. Keep the heel over the toes. Belly in. Yeah, another deep breath. And now slide the foot all the way to the right. Look over your right shoulder. See if you feel that stretch on the left side of the body. Couple more breaths. And bring it back to center. And again, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And now lift the right knee off the ground. Step the right foot right between your hands. Slide the left knee a little bit back. Place blocks under your hands here. Untuck the back toes. And find this little lunge here, waking up the hips. Keep your gaze forward, your chest lifted. And now place your left hand down. Take the right arm up into an open twist. You may stay there, or you may lift the back knee for your full lunge twist. Lower the right hand back down. Step back to your hands and knees. We'll go right to the other side. Go ahead and pick the left knee off the ground. Step it right between your hands. Slide the right knee back and point the right toes. Place your hands on top of a couple of blocks and lift the chest here. And one more breath. And now take the left arm up into your nice open twist. Either stay there or lift the back knee into your full twist. One more breath. And lower the left hand back down. Bring the left knee to meet the right knee. And now lower all the way down to the floor. Place your hands right by the lower ribs. Point your toes. Elbows point back. Breathe and lift your chest for a mini baby cobra. On your exhale, lower back down. You may move your hands forward a little bit. See how that feels. And lower back down. And again, breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, lower. Tuck the toes. Now we'll make our way into our first downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back here. You may pedal out through your feet, so you bend one knee and then the other. Keep the knees bent and lengthen out through the torso. Couple more deep breaths. And now start to walk your hands back to meet your feet. Find a nice forward fold here. Breathe in, hands to shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold forward. As you breathe in, come all the way up. As you breathe out, hands to your heart, Tadasana. Breathe in, reach your arms all the way up. Breathe out, arms by your sides. Inhale, lift the arms up. And hands back to your heart. And again, breathe in, reach your arms. Breathe out, arms down by the side. Last time, breathe in. And breathe out, hands to the heart. Now come to the middle of your mat. Step with your feet wide. So the heels turn out, the toes turn in slightly. Tee the arms out. And now turn your left toes out. Bend the left knee for your warrior two pose. You want those left toes pointing straight forward, the back foot turning in slightly. Gaze towards your front fingers. And now straighten your left leg, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, rebend the knee, warrior two. Again, breathe in, breathe out, rebend. Inhale, exhale, rebend. And now flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Another side stretch here. Now take your left hand to the left forearm to the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and by your ear. Keep that nice bend in the left knee. Root down through the back foot. Couple more breaths. And then come right back up, straighten the left leg and reverse triangle. And come back to center. Turn your left toes in. Take your hands to your hips. So your feet are pointing forward. And breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, start to fold forward. So again, the heels turn out, the toes turn in slightly. Keep your hands under your shoulders, tent your fingers, or grab your 2 blocks, place them under your hands. Couple more breaths here. We're not folding all the way down, but we're lengthening out through the spine. And now take your hands back to the hips, come all the way up. Tee the arms, and now turn your right toes out and bend your right knee for warrior 2 on the right side. Look at your front fingers. Nice bend in the front knee. Back toes turn in slightly. One more breath. And now straighten the right leg and reach your arms all the way up. Rebend on the exhale. Straighten the right leg, reach up. Rebend on the exhale. And again, breathe in, straighten, rebend, exhale. And now flip the palm and reverse the warrior. Take your right forearm to the right thigh. Reach the left arm up and by your left ear. Keep rooting down through the back leg, through the back foot. Couple more deep breaths. And come back up. Straighten the right leg and reverse triangle. Come back to your center, tee your arms. Turn the right toes in parallel your feet. Take your hands to your hips and start to fold forward. Take your hands right underneath your shoulders. And take a deep breath in. And then this time we're going to fold forward. And again, breathe in, move in with the breath. Breathe out and release and fold. Again, breathe in, look forward. Breathe out and fold. Slow movements here. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Now take your hands right back to the hips. Come right back up. Heel toe your feet together to touch. Now we set up for tree pose here. Draw the left knee up to your chest. Take it out to the side. Use your left hand to bring the foot to the upper inner thigh or to the inner shin. Take your hands to your heart. Press the foot into the thigh into the foot. Root down through the right foot. Find a soft, steady gaze. Stare at one point in front of you. And lower the foot back down. Bend your knees, find chair pose, and come right back up. The other way here, draw the right knee, take it out to the side, bring the foot to the upper inner thigh or inner shin. Take your hands to your heart and breathe here, soft gaze. One more breath. And lower the foot back down. Bend your knees, quick chair pose here. Reach your arms up. One more breath. And come right back up, arms by the sides. Come to the top of your mat now. Reach your arms up and over. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Come up halfway, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. And take the right leg up and back behind you and step it forward right between your hands. Lower the back knee, point the back toes, and reach your arms up to a low crescent lunge. Take your hands to your heart center. Breathe in. As you exhale, twist to your right. Bring your left tricep to the right outer thigh. Point the right elbow up. Reach the crown of the head forward. Press the top hand into the bottom hand. Deep, deep breaths. And inhale. And come back to center. Exhale. Lift the back knee. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Now take your left leg up and back. Step it forward between your hands. If it doesn't get there, just walk it there. Lower the back knee. Point the back toes. Reach your arms up. And take your hands to the heart. Twist to the left. Right tricep to the right, left outer thigh. Point the left elbow up. Deep breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. And lower your hands back down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Downward facing dog. And come forward to a plank pose. Lower the knees. Come all the way down to the floor. Point the toes behind you. And then reach your arms back by the sides so the thumbs point down. As you inhale, lift the legs, lift the chest, lift everything off the ground. Keep your gaze down here. Take another deep breath. And now stay lifted. Reach your arms forward and by the ears. Palms face each other here. And arms back down and lower the head back down. Breathe here. And now we'll do this once more. Point the toes, arms reach back. On the inhale, lift everything off the ground. Keep the gaze down. Now reach your arms forward. Breathe in, get long, long, long. And arms back down and release everything back down to the floor. Couple more breaths. And last time here. Reach the arms back. Lift everything off the ground. Keep the gaze down. And now go ahead. Reach your arms forward. One more breath. And arms back down. Turn one cheek to the mat. Bend your knees. Swing your feet from side to side. And place your hands under your shoulders. Press back. Then go ahead and swing your legs around. Have a seat. Place your feet flat on the floor. Your knees bent. Lift your chest here. Sit bones on the ground. Take your hands right behind your thighs. Lift your feet for boat pose. Squeeze the knees here. Squeeze the feet. You may stay with your hands behind the thighs or you may reach your arms forward. Keep the chest lifted. Gaze forward. Couple more deep breaths. You got it. Breathe in. And lower your feet back down. Lift your chest here. And go ahead and now lie down on the back. Feet flat on the floor, ankles right under your knees. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a few circles here. Circle the knees around. And now swing your hips to the right. Draw the knees to your left for a twist. Reach the right arm out to a T. Look over the right shoulder. Few deep breaths. Keep the ribs soft, the shoulders soft. Come back to center. Hug your knees. And now swing your hips to the left. Draw the knees to the right. Tee the left arm out to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe here. See if you can bring the knees to be in line with the hips or a little bit above. One more breath. Make your way back to center here. Keep your feet back on the floor. Now draw the right knee to your chest. Reach the right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Nice little hamstring stretch here. Flex the right foot. Reach the heel to the ceiling. Keep the shoulders soft, your neck long. Couple more breaths. Rebend the knee. Now grab the outer edge of the right foot. Bring the knee to the right outer armpit for half happy baby pose. Couple more breaths. And go ahead and release. Hug both knees to the chest. And other side. Draw the left knee to the chest. Reach the left leg up. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. And reach the heel to the ceiling. Keep the foot flexed. Few breaths. And rebend the knee. Reach for the outer edge of your left foot. Draw the knee to the left outer armpit. Breathe here. And go ahead and release. Hug both knees to your chest. Give yourself a few more circles here. Lift the head and shoulders up. Hug the knees. Get into a nice tight little ball. Squeeze everything in. And then go ahead and release for Shavasana, your final resting pose. Get the props out of the way. Arms by the sides. Palms face up. As always, you may stay here as long or as little as you wish. Namaste.